Get ready to embark on an unforgettable adventure as we uncover the hidden gems of Kuwait. From thrilling desert safaris to breathtaking cityscape views, these 12 must-do activities will leave you in awe. Stay tuned and brace yourself for an exciting journey. Nestled between the countries of Saudi Arabia and Iraq, Kuwait may remind you of sky-kissing buildings, impeccable architecture, blue water, and an expansive coastline. Officially referred to as the State of Kuwait, the Middle Eastern nation is synonymous with its 3 Kuwait Towers, overlooking the pristine Persian Gulf. That said, the list of places to visit in Kuwait is rather unending. It has plenty more to offer to tourists, from sharks in incredible tanks for marine wildlife enthusiasts to guided tours of the Grand Mosque for the regular traveler. To make your research easier though, we are sharing our favorites in this video. So, without further delay, here you go. Number 12. Kuwait City. When traveling to any country, the capital city should always be part of the itinerary, and Kuwait is no different, especially since Kuwait City is so diverse. From the eye-catching Kuwait Towers and Saif Palace to the Grand Mosque with its intricate Islamic architecture and the Scientific Center, there are many attractions to visit in Kuwait City. The best time to visit the city on the shores of Kuwait Bay is between November and April. Fly into Kuwait International Airport, which is just 16 kilometers out of the capital, with either Jazeera or Kuwait Airways. The best places to stay in Kuwait City, according to reviews, are the Four Seasons Hotel Kuwait at Burj Al Shaya, Al Kaut Beach Hotel, Marina Hotel, Levels Tower Hotel Apartments, and Swiss Belle Boutique Bnaid Al Gar Kuwait. Plan to stay in the largest city in Kuwait for at least 2 to 3 days to fully enjoy and explore its attractions. Number 11. Kuwait Towers. While on the Arabian Gulf Road, visit the 3 Kuwait Towers, towering over the city, with the main one measuring an impressive 614 feet tall and the second one at around 482 feet high. The third Kuwait Tower aims to light up the other 2. The staggering height provides a breathtaking view of the Persian Gulf. They are open to the public throughout the week from 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. and have a small entrance fee, which is discounted for children 4 to 9 years old. Number 10. The Grand Mosque of Kuwait. Probably one of the major attractions to visit in Kuwait City is the Grand Mosque. Built between 1979 and 1986, the site draws in travelers worldwide. It is considered a national treasure in Kuwait. Spanning over 4,600 square meters, the mosque's intricate Islamic architecture and innately Persian design is a must-see site. The Grand Mosque is open 24 hours a day and has no entrance fee. However, please note that there is a strict dress code, and women will be required to wear a headscarf and abaya. Number 9. Kuwait National Museum. Another major attraction for Kuwait tourism is the Kuwait National Museum, designed by French architect Michael Ecochard, which also lies on Arabian Gulf Street. The museum comprises 3 main sections: archaeology, heritage, and the planetarium. During your visit, pay attention to the beautiful collection from Failaka Island. During the Gulf War, the museum itself had been plundered. However, it was restored many times after that and now portrays the various aspects of life in Kuwait. The planetarium is the first in the Gulf region and well worth the visit. The museum is located next to Saif Palace and Kuwait's National Assembly. While here, consider exploring the rest of Arabian Gulf Saint if you have time. There are many attractions, including the Green Island Water Park, Dixon House Museum, Saif Palace, and sandy beaches like the Arabian Gulf Beach. Number 8. Souq Al-Mubarakiya. Once you're done exploring that part of Kuwait City, let's move on to retail therapy at a typical Arab market, Souq Al-Mubarakiya. A local favorite, it is one of the most iconic bazaars in Kuwait, as it is one of the oldest markets. Needless to say, the market forms a large part of Kuwaiti history, as it was a place of trade before the Arabian Gulf nation found oil reserves. Now it is a place where history meets modernity, as more modern buildings were added to the market's old-school structures. You can find almost anything at the souk, from souvenirs and gifts to dates, dried fruit, olives, jewelry, and even internationally made products. Number 7. AlShahed Park. Not interested in shopping? Need to stretch your legs? Intrigued by green projects? One of Kuwait's best attractions is AlShahed Park. The urban park, built by Al Diwan Al Amiri in 2015, comprises sprawling green areas, botanical gardens, an artificial lake that also serves as a water reservoir. It also boasts one of the biggest overstructure green roofs in the world. It is home to many restaurants, gift shops, and 2 museums, and is the largest urban park in Kuwait. AlShahed Park opens early morning and closes around midnight. Located on Sour Street, Kuwait City, the park is free to access. Number 6. Kuwait Zoo. Another of those places to see in Kuwait. Kuwait Zoo is a fine place for kids to have the best possible time with parents. With over 1606 animals that include dangerous species as well, this is a place that ensures it all. In fact, there are a number of rare birds at the Kuwait Zoo too, which have been categorized into 5 different units, and each category has a staggering 12 different species. Interestingly, as the authorities put it themselves, the purpose of the park is to educate children about the different animals and how they are or should be treated. Simply visit the zoo and spend the day meeting rare animals in a safe environment. Number 5. Aqua Park, located on the Arab Gulf Street. The Aqua Park is one of the best places to visit in the Middle East, and the first water park in the Gulf, with a total area of more than 60,000 square meters. One can find the park just adjacent to Kuwait Towers and is a perfect place to spend a family fun day in Kuwait. With top-of-the-line water activities, scuba diving, volleyball court, swimming for adults, and so much more, this is a perfect place to enjoy your day in Kuwait and to get some respite from the heat. Interestingly, the park features separate mosques for men and women, while one can also savor the best of delicacies at the restaurants nearby. Number 4. AlSaadu House. A different museum from the others, AlSaadu House has a gorgeous collection of artifacts and antiques. Once upon a time, it used to be a traditional Kuwaiti house nestled close to the National Museum on Gulf Road. At present, it is an interesting museum that boasts a Bedouin style of weaving. It was made to preserve the Bedouin crafts and has rooms that present the traditional weaving techniques and their history. The Saadu weaves emphasis on the lifestyle of a Bedouin nomad, along with aesthetic symmetry. Tourists visiting the museum will discover fine metalwork and embroidery that was used to embellish outfits and looms that wove magic. It has a souvenir shop that has wall hangings, bags, rugs, home decor, and much more that go to the local weavers. It is one of the best places to explore for its collection and history, as it is not something people will ever get to see anywhere else. Number 3. Aquarium and Scientific Center. The Aquarium and Scientific Center in Kuwait is one of the best places to visit Kuwait. Now, what makes it the best attraction to explore is its vast collection of scientific theories and experiments that attracts travelers across the globe for observing the excellence. Talking about the attraction and highlights, the Aquarium and Scientific Center in Kuwait houses 3 main palaces: the Aquarium, the Discovery Palace, and IMAX Cinema. Spreading to a vast area of 80,000 SQ meters, the Science Center features some exclusive and fascinating design that includes precast panels and wooden windows, the canopies made of glass and fibers. While the architecture and collection have been the center of attraction, the Aquarium and Science Center is all famous for Dow Harbor that is located just in front of the center. You can witness the serenity of the shore, or even plan to shop the souvenir from the gift shops located within close proximity. This tourist attraction in Kuwait is inspired by the Kuwaiti style of architecture and dwelling from the vintage era. The motive behind building this center was to offer an educational facility and reflect the beauty of Islamic art and culture. Number 2. Kuwait Beaches. Kuwait is blessed with a gorgeous coastline, as the azure waters and white sand are absolutely breathtaking. Tourists can relax by the waters, sunbathe, and enjoy the cool sea breeze, or enjoy the various kinds of water sports. What more can one say? One of the best places to visit in Kuwait is the Kuwait Beach, known for its serenity of the sands and peaceful blue waters. It attracts tourists from all over the world every year. What more can anyone ask for in terms of having the most peaceful and relaxing holiday away from the hustle and bustle of the city? Besides the beaches, one should visit the islands in Kuwait. Number 1. Liberation Tower. One of the most popular symbols of Kuwait's liberation, which has been named after the liberation of the country from annexation by Iraq, which was the multinational coalition. It is made with ceramic tiles, and along with the telecommunication office, it has a revolving restaurant and an observation platform. Tourists should visit the tower for its historical importance. It is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that should be taken advantage of. What more can anyone ask for when it comes to having the best time of their lives when on vacation?